Andrew here at BigFunnelMarketing.com. I hope you're having an exceptional day. In today's video, let's talk Facebook video ads. We're going to be going into the differences about Facebook video ads as far as informational and promotional, the differences between those two videos, and what would be, in our professional opinion, the best one to use for your Facebook ads. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, what we're going to be talking about, Facebook video ads, right? And we're just going to get right into it. So my very good friend and I, he's helped me throughout the years with marketing and my website creation and getting all that going, really kind of like my own personal guru and mentor. And really, I like to call him a brother of mine. Even though he's much older than me, he's a fantastic man. And I could not have had a better mentor by my side through these last several years whenever I first started my window cleaning business. And that ultimately gave me a lot of the experience, which I then captivated and used that to then create BigFunnelMarketing.com. But him and I were talking a few days, probably about a week ago now, and we were discussing Facebook, and we were discussing video marketing. And as you know, you'll hear me talk about a lot on my channel. Video marketing is the way to go. It's where we've been going. It's where we're continuing to grow. The research backs all that is what works. People digest videos much better, and they take from that, and they're able to do actions on those videos significantly higher than what you would if you just had standard ad copy alone. Now, when him and I, his name is Joe, when Joe and I were discussing Facebook video ads, we're discussing marketing and whatnot, we were going through here and we specifically started talking about Facebook video ads. And, you know, him and I, again, from our personal experience, huge believers in using videos in your business. We both have had success in our own degrees of our businesses using video ads. For me personally, I use video ads with my window cleaning business and my marketing business that generates a lot of leads and continues to generate those leads. Even when we're just talking about general ads, and what I'm going to be discussing today, the promotional ads versus like an informational ad, which is what you're watching right now. Now, going into that, what we're talking about is more specifically when we discuss video ads, we're discussing promotional versus informational. You know, you might say, Andrew, well, what is the real difference between that? How can I differentiate between a promotional and an informational? Now, some of you may already know the answer to this. Excuse me. But the way we break it up is this: the easiest way is to explain by looking at this video. So this video is going to be posted to YouTube, okay? And this video that I'm making right now on our Let's Talk is going to be an informational video. Informational videos will last, you know, about 5 minutes to upwards to 15 to 20 minutes. Could last longer, but that's pretty slim. But anyways, between 5 to 15 minutes, and that would be considered an informational video. Informational videos can also be what you'd see on a course. If any of y'all have ever bought a course to learn something, like maybe create YouTube videos or create Facebook ads, whatever it may be, how to train your dog, how to sit, right, and not bark when the company comes over, or whatever it is, those would be considered informational videos. Informational videos are designed to be able to explain something more in-depthly, okay, and give you a better idea of how to do something, whatever it is, and they will take that extra time to do that. Now, promotional video would be like if you're scrolling through Facebook and you happen to come across an ad that wants to sell you a new pair of shoes and has a 20% off sale, right? And so that right there, I've already told you, there's a product, okay? there's going to be some kind of pitch, like you know, a sale that's going on, saying, hey, we got this great sale, and then it's going to have an ask to buy at the end. So the incentive is that, hey, you're going to get 20% off this pair of shoes, and click now. That's your call to action. And it's all designed around, the promotional video is all designed around taking a product or service, putting it in front of you, packaging in such a way with how they use the themes, how they use the flow of the video changes, right? The screen changes. And the music behind that, and then again the call to action, and it's all about promoting a product or service to try to get you to click on a link to purchase that product or service. Those promotional videos are going to last anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute and a half, but really you're going to see 30 seconds to a minute to be really the most effective, because it's short, sweet, and to the point, and that's really what we want to focus on. Here at BigFunnelMarketing.com, that's what we focus on when we create videos for you, is that we want to take something that you're promoting with whatever it is, a product or service, okay? And we want to package that into 30 seconds to a minute long video that's going to be able to be quick, to the point, directly directed to your ideal client, ideal customer base, and then get their attention, grab their attention, hold that attention, and get them to that call to action and try to convert them. And those are the two main differences. So again, an informational video is going to be something that's probably going to take upwards to 5 to 15 minutes long. It's going to be explaining something in depth, like how I am with this video. I'm explaining Facebook video ads and the difference between the difference between an informational and a promotional, and how you should look at Facebook video ads. And then I'm going to explain, you know, where you should go with that and how you should differentiate how you market your business with it. And this is an informational video. A promotional video is going to be something between 30 seconds, minute long. It's going to highlight a product or service, going to show you the benefits of that, try to give you something, an incentive, right, to try to purchase, so you can purchase that. But click the link, a call to action, click the link, and then buy the product. So whenever you are scrolling through Facebook and you notice something that captures your attention, because, you know, we're obviously, when we're using our phone, we're using these apps, we've hit yes on so many different things and never even read the terms and conditions. Not that, I don't know if it bothers you, but for me it doesn't really bother me too much whenever I see an ad that talks about, let's say, a fedora, right? And I see it, you know, if I'm looking up for fedoras, for instance, versus baseball caps, because these big ears do not look good in baseball caps. Fedoras I can pull off because it's got a nice brim on it, so it kind of, you know, evens it out. But I don't mind letting those big companies having access to, like, my search engine results or search engine types, you know, inquiries, because I want to be able to see products that are designed around the things I'm interested in versus things that I'm not interested in, right? Again, the baseball cap thing. I'm not interested in baseball caps. I don't want to see an ad about a baseball cap, right? Versus a fedora, I'm interested in those. I would love to see an ad that says, hey, 20-30% off of this high-end fedora. Yeah, sign me up. I'd be interested in that. But those videos that I see, within the first, you can probably agree with this if you were like me, within the first 5 seconds, if not 3 or 2 seconds, I can decide whether I even want to click on the ad or if I'm even going to be staying to watch the ad. And one of these big things that Joe and I discussed to kind of come to this conclusion about, is Facebook, you know, good for informational or is it better for just promotional videos, was the attention span factor. You're going to notice I'm going to be looking down my screen here because I actually made this post on our Facebook page at BigFunnelMarketing.com. I'm going through the ad copy, kind of using that, right, as cue cards, kind of keep me on point here so this video doesn't get too outrageously long. Because informational videos can go, if you're a talker like me, man, they will go and go and go. But again, the attention span factor. So again, you, like me, probably the same thing. You can decide real quick if you're going to click on an ad. So it may not even be automatically playing. You may just see the thumbnail and say yay or nay. And with us, our attention spans, we're so used to have everything right now, and so quick, and it just has to be on point. It has to have all these little factors into place to even keep our attention. And with an informational video, you really can't you can't do that on a continuous basis. As you see, I don't have a whole bunch of screens that are changing. I don't have this theme music that's changing continuously. There's not a whole lot to keep you here with me. It's a matter of just you enjoy the content, you enjoy what you're hearing from me, and you're, digesting that. You enjoy that, and that's what's keeping you here. So hopefully you're still enjoying that. But as you continue to, as you decide, you're either going to scroll away or you continue to watch, unless it's a compilation of like hilarious videos, you're probably not going to stay on that video, right? Especially if it's an ad. Now, as I've discussed, promotional videos, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Platforms like YouTube are great for informational videos. You're not going to be spending a lot of time on these videos, and the people that you're trying to get in front of are not going to be spending a lot of time on these videos. So it's very important for you as a business owner, if you have a product or service, you want to be able to look at Facebook as this platform that you're going to be using promotional videos. Now, if this is just a standard post, for your page, like say if I want to take this video and put it on Facebook, I would want to make it shorter, right? Really kind of shrink this up and just get the most key features and put it into the video. I could put an informational video on my profile page, right? Or excuse me, on my business page. But you want to stay away from long videos in general. You really want to go with something that's going to be towards that promotional side of it. So that's why we like to use, sorry, I got a business partner there sending me some messages, but we like to even stick with a generic video, and then we'll put all of our information in the ad copy whenever we're going to post something informational, right, onto our business page. But when you're running ads, here's some key factors to keep, just some key little gold nuggets, I like to say, keep in the forefront of your mind when you're going to create a Facebook ad, and keeping it as a promotional versus informational, okay? All right, so the attention grabber. We're going to talk about the attention grabber, transitioning scenes, and good music, and then of course lastly the call to action. So the attention grabber, this is where you want to create and use a good thumbnail that it captures your video message. So if you want to talk about how to tie your shoestrings, right, you probably want to have something that's going to be, again, attention grabber, something that's going to capture your eyes, like, oh wow, there's a guy's face or gal's face right there, whoops, real big on the screen, and you got a shoe right here, and maybe they're like pointing at these shoestrings or pulling it, or it's like tangled up all over the place, and then there's going to be a caption somewhere that says, tired of, strung up shoestrings, or, how to fix your shoestrings in 3 simple steps, or whatever it is, right? The main thing is you want to have something that's got maybe some drama in it, like you're like, hey, and then it's got the shoes there, it's got these strings, because that's the main focus, is these shoestrings. So you want to hold on to those things, and you want to have a big old huge piece of your ad copy, just big old huge piece here, just a few little lines, nothing too big. Right? It's not nothing too much. You don't want to have all of this stuff all over your screen, and then you can't even read, or you get discombobulated. So very clear, short, and sweet, and to the point. Very clear message, even with your body language and what you have in the photos, right in that photo, so they can see that and say, okay, this is obviously about a shoe, maybe some strings here. They look discombobulated. That looks confusing, as far as like they look confused with these shoestrings. But then there's a clear message on the screen that says, hey, confused with your shoestrings? Try our 3-step, process to tie them right, or something. I don't know, but with the attention grabber, that's the first thing you can get people's attention on YouTube or on Facebook, to show them, hey, this is what our video is about. And so, like, again, so if you have people who have sore wrist, you sell wrist wraps, same concept. Your thumbnail needs to show the problem and the solution in one, okay? Show the problem and the solution all in your thumbnail. Transitioning scenes. So when we're talking about into the actual video now, again, short attention spans need to have their attention kept. Say that one more time. Short attention spans need to have their attention kept, okay? Think before and after photos, or altering product viewpoints throughout the video. Now, when you do this, think, if I have a good friend who owns a pressure washer business, and I've helped him with some of his videos, and one of the very first videos I ever created for him was before and after slides, right? This video with good music, but it had before and after pictures. So he sent me, I told him, send me all the videos and pictures you have in one job. And he did. And I saw these before and after photos of different walkways, the siding of the home, different areas of the job of which he cleaned. And what I did was I just brightened them up just a little bit, right? So you can see how dirty the walkway was. And then same thing with the one that was clean. Put them side by side in a simple collage, right? Most of our phones can do that, put a collage together. And then I added that into the video, right? Into the video software that we use here, Big Funnel Marketing. And then I made a video for him, and it was beautiful. It had the transitioning scenes, and it showed exactly what he does and his business does. It showed the before and after results, and it got good results for him and his business. Again, I own a window cleaning business, so that was like right up my alley because I've done pressure washing. Like I already know what works with getting more leads, and so that was a fun thing to be able to do, and something I was already right at home with doing. But same concept, transitioning scenes. So whether if you're doing pressure washing, window cleaning, or whether you have a product like you own a dentistry, for instance, and you have a new way of straightening out someone's teeth. You might have transitioning scenes by showing different product viewpoints. So you might have part of a video of this person smiling, of a before, and then the video coming back with an after of them smiling, right? But it's got a flow. Yeah, I'll also have to think about the flow. If I'm going to go this way with the before, I'm not going to come back over here with an after. All of that discombobulates. It confuses the viewer. So if I come and I span this way with a video of a before smile, I'm going to start where I left off, span this way with the after video, or excuse me, with that after scene. And that way there's a flow there, okay? Because your mind thinks you're here. If you jump over here, that's a discombobulate and you have to get back and oriented. So if you start and finish here, you start where you finished and go back this way, okay? All right. Now, this I just explained. Transitioning scenes allow the mind to stay focused on the screen by showing it new things to look at. We get bored quickly, so a new scene keeps the mind captivated. And that's the other thing. You want to have those transitions. You don't want it just to be idle. See, this informational video I'm making for you, this is very idle. Even though I'm moving and I'm being animated, the scene, this whole scene is still being idle, still staying still. Okay, and so when you are going to create a video to promote a promotional video to promote a product or service, you need to have movements. You need to have things that's going to keep the eyes attentive. When we see things, we're designed to see like prey or see a predator, right? We've been designed that way for thousands and thousands of years. We've been designed to pick things up that move. Okay, so when we see our screen transitioning a lot through a video, it's going to keep us intrigued to see what's going on. We are designed that way. And so we're using our psychology and human psychology when we create something, create marketing videos, promotional videos, we are using that. We're tapping into that, okay? And that's going to benefit us when we're selling our products or services. Now, the next thing, good music, okay? There are plenty of platforms you can go to right now to get free music, okay? To get those music themes that you can use to put in the back of your videos. And that's very important that we use these free videos, these license free, where you don't have to go pay royalties or pay money to use them. All you have to do is type in royalty free music. That's it. Go to your search engine like Google or Yahoo or whatever, type in royalty free music, and you just pick. Just literally go through and pick and start playing with different options, and you'll be able to get little soundtracks that don't have any vocals, and that's important too. You can use some that have vocals. Personally, I would stay away from that. See, when you listen to music is all about getting the viewer, okay, into a certain setting, a certain mood. If you want someone to buy something from you, depending on that mood set that they need to be motivated to buy, using something really scary, right, a theme that you would find in a scary movie probably isn't going to be your ideal thing unless you're selling something that is like, hey, the crap's about to hit the fan, and you know, if the end of the world happens, you might want to have this product. Well, then you might have some scary music into play with that. But if I'm selling like a wrist wrap for someone who's probably going to be over 40 or 50, and it's about, you know, a wrist wrap that helps with their arthritis or whatever, I'm probably not going to have scary music. Now, if that works, please let me know. But I probably won't. I'll probably have something more subtle, something that is going to be a tone or a tune that's going to be a little more familiar with them, right? Some familiarity played into that, okay? Again, something that's a little subtle with a little bit of beat to it to kind of motivate them, and that's going to help motivate them. But the reason I talk about the music and how the moods is, think of it like this. When we go into a scary movie, is it the scene that scares us, or is it the music that leads up to the scene that really scared us, right? It's that setup. You have to set the audience up to receive a certain outcome or receive a better or heightened outcome. If I can motivate you to lose weight by talking to you, that's great. But I bet you I can motivate you more to lose weight talking to you about my product or service or my gym membership or whatever if I throw in some really cool motivating music, right? Some kind of upbeat, almost action, like something that's going to get you motivated to move, right? To do something. Then you're going to be more likely for that, when that call to action comes into play, to push on that button and then reserve a free 30-day membership or whatever it is, half off membership. So it's all about that music. You need to have good music inside of there. So check that out and make sure you put that in there. Okay, lastly, this is our call to action, and then I'll be almost done with this and we'll wrap this video up today. Our call to action is, it couldn't get any simpler than that. The call to action is literally what I just got done explaining. It's that thing that you're going to click on and do something. It's hey, I need you to buy now, right? Go ahead and click the link now to buy this product. That's a very direct call to action. You could just say, hey, click the link if you want to learn more. If we're doing, like, for instance, big funnel marketing, we do, I'm not going to try to throw a plug in here, but we do 30-minute free consultations. So let's say if you're interested in learning more about how to create a impactful promotional video, or if you would like us to review your video or a certain video you want to put out there, and you want to know if this is an informational or a promotional video or what we could alter, then hey, click the link and we'd be happy to set up a free no obligation consultation with you. That's a call to action. That is literally a call to action. Click the link and we would like, you know, to be able to do this with you or whatever. And so something along those lines will get you to there. Okay, that would be considered a call to action. Now, you might throw in some incentives. So like my incentive is, hey, it's a free 30-minute consultation. So that's the incentive. Click the link now. Another one would be like for my pressure washer businesses, or excuse me, my friend who does a pressure washer business, he might say get 10% off, right? Your first wash. My window cleaning, get 15% off your first wash. Get 10% off your purchase when you click the link now, right? And buy today. It's all about just saying it. You know, you have spent the time. When I was in sales, this is what my store manager used to say. He used to say, his name is Blake, and Blake used to say, in our little meetings, he used to say in the morning, guys, you literally have spent the time with these people. You've done a greeting. You've qualified them, right? You found the product that they are most interested in. You owe it to yourself. You literally deserve the right to ask them to buy. You deserve the right. You've earned that right. And you deserve to be able to say it. So say it, okay? You can increase your sales dramatically by this one simple thing. Just ask to buy. How many people are you asking to buy? Everybody that views your video. If you get 1,000 people to view your video and you don't ask them to buy, how many people you really think is going to click it? Probably, there's still going to be a little bit, but probably not that much. If you ask them to buy, 1,000 people ask them to buy, you will see a huge increase, okay? Now, the recap. Okay, Joe and I were talking about this. Facebook's for, we believe, in our opinion, Facebook's for promotional, not informational videos. And I believe, discussing a little bit about this, you can kind of see that too. And we discussed, what you can do to help your video, help your promotional video. When you do go put it out there and try to run an ad, Facebook ad, use an attention grabber. Okay, good thumbnails are great attention grabbers. Use transitioning scenes, things that's going to span, one side, start where you left, go to the other side. Things like that. Again, short attention spans need to have their attention kept. Good music. Okay, think about the scary movie. That setup, you got to set these people up to ultimately get to that goal, which is to buy your product or service. Okay, we're in this for business. We're not cheating people. We're not scamming people. I hope you're not. I know I'm not. I know whenever I do business, I do it all the way through. I want to make sure you're satisfied too, because your satisfaction is my satisfaction. If you make clients and get clients from our services, then we're doing our job, because that's our whole point, is help get you more clients, right? BigFunnelMarketing.com. That's what we do. Lastly, call to action. Hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and let's get a free consultation. Anyway, so call to action. Make sure you have something there. Give them a little bit of incentive. 10% off a purchase, 15% off first wash, whatever it is. You get 10 days free in the gym membership. Just click the link now and let's reserve your spot. Keep the video short. Remember, we want to do about 30 seconds to a minute on promotional videos. Informational videos, this is running 25 minutes now. It can be 5 minutes up. It all is dependent on what the content is, what the purpose is. We want to sell a product or service. That's a promotional video. We want to get a Facebook ad out there, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Informational can go as long as you need to, as long as you're giving that content and you're going through with your message, okay? All right, so that's about it. So I hope these tips have helped you. I hope this is something to kind of like really give you something to digest on. I know there was a lot of content in this video, so I do apologize it was so long. But if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. I've spent some time on this, putting this together. Hit subscribe. Let's get those subscribers up there. And again, most importantly, if you have anything that you would just like some information on, if you have any more questions, you can put it in the comment section below. But again, we do have a 30-minute free consultation. So if you have something you want reviewed, or you want something to give you some assistance, by all means, we're here to help you out. Yes, I want to grow my business, but just 30 minutes free consultation. So hit it up and utilize it. All right, y'all, if you have any ideas for a future video, please drop that in the comment section. I really want to see those things. If you have any ideas about what you would like to see me talk about, if you have some questions on some things and you would like me to expand on that, and maybe it's not something I can just expand on just sending it to a quick email, maybe I do need to take some time, or maybe a lot of y'all have similar questions, I will be more than happy to share my knowledge if I have knowledge on that, or find some answers and then share those things with you. Again, I appreciate y'all's time. Hope y'all have an exceptional day, and well, talk soon.